Let's see, Biden, Trump, both kind of old guys. Maybe they're losing it. Who knows? I'm voting values this time. Check this out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Caught Joe Biden's speech this morning. It was good. It was really well done. Although he is a little soft-spoken, but I get it. You know, he's got essentially a speech impediment. But, you know, Trump is running these ads on TV right now showing Joe in those moments that, you know, many people have when they get over 60 where, you know, for just a minute you lose track of something or whatever. And, you know, as if this is the entirety of him, these little moments. And they're going to continue doing this. They're going to continue their pitch, their anti-Joe Biden pitch is he's senile. And I've seen people on the left doing the same thing with clips of Donald Trump, suggesting that he's senile. Frankly, I don't think either of these guys are senile. I think that both of them are probably acting the way many people in their mid to late 70s do. Trump is 74, Biden is 77. But let's say for a moment, you know, just let me speak to the right wingers who are listening, and I know you're out there, who are making your principal argument against Joe Biden is that, you know, he's senile. Let's just use that phrase. And let's just say for a minute that, yeah, he's slipping badly. And let's, you know, I'll for the sake of discussion here for a moment, let's stipulate that. And let's also stipulate that Trump is slipping badly. And that Trump isn't so much making his own decisions, people around him are. And that Biden's got somebody else writing his speeches for him. So how are you going to vote in 2016 if those are your choices? Because what happens, or where we would be at in that kind of a situation, is that you're not voting for somebody because of their ability to do quadratic equations. You're not voting for somebody because of their ability to remember in detail moments from American history. You're not voting for somebody because they can recite, you know, dozens of numbers of pieces of House legislation or the intricate details of the Affordable Care Act. You're voting for values. Mark Pocan made this point on my program, 2 years ago, I think. Congressman Mark Pocan, he said, we need to be talking not about policy, but about values. Policies come out of values. Values are at the top of the pyramid. Everything else flows out of values. And whether Trump or Biden are the sharpest knives in the drawer this week, what we do know is that they have very different values. Trump's values have to do with worshiping power and wealth, and denigrating women, people of color, people of low income. You know, Trump basically has no respect for anybody except billionaires. And clearly and openly hates the values, or at least the espoused values, upon which this country was founded and to which we have tried over 2.5 centuries to live. Biden, on the other hand, embodies the values in large part. And I get it, you know, he's backed some really stupid legislation in the past, the crime bill and stuff like that back in the 90s. You know, he was all in with Bill Clinton on this stuff. That was then, this is now. Biden is embracing values of pluralism, of compassion, of caring for people, of democracy, small d democracy. Trump embraces the values of autocracy, of oligarchy. So I'm voting for Biden this year. I'm voting values. And I really think that, you know, with any conversation that any of us are having with any right-wingers who are saying, well, Biden is slipping, you know, I'm like, okay, so you want to go with Trump's values, a guy who's got over 20 women saying that he sexually assaulted them or raped them? Credible allegations. A guy who embraces dictators from foreign countries and trashes, craps on our allies. The transcripts of what he said to Angela Merkel and Theresa May are just shocking. Of course, there are women in power. You can't have that in Trump world.